On today's Liberty, our failed efforts on Oshaune have brought about a retaliatory bug counteroffensive. Once again, we must stop the spread of the Gloom. Concentrated E710 found on Oshaune has allowed dark fluid to be synthesized in a lab. So what does this mean for the war effort? A moment of valor featuring some questionable physics and expert parkour, and keeping your head in a living nightmare in today's Super Earth Art of War.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat, Helldivers to Hellpods.
Helldivers, we must face the truth. Our last major order was a total failure. We fell short by a wide margin, and because of this, critical research into Terminate Hive worlds has been set back. The bugs, of course, have wasted no time exploiting our weakness. In an act of ruthless retaliation, they've unleashed their gloom-mutated spawn upon the planets surrounding the very darkness we sought to pierce. Reports confirm dragon roaches and rupture bugs are already appearing beyond the hive worlds. And, while unverified, there are rumors of hive lords being sighted on these planets. How such skyscraper-sized beasts could traverse the stars remains a mystery. But let's be honest, bugs don't care about logistics. They only care about wreaking havoc and carnage. Your orders are clear. Repel no fewer than 7 attacks from the bugs across the coming week. Should we falter, the gloom will swell, spreading its mutative corruption deeper into our territory. And with it, the strength of Super Earth will wane. So stand firm, divers. This is no time for hesitation, nor for despair. If the bugs dare invade our worlds, we will drown them in fire. We will repel every assault, no matter the cost. For if we lose here, we lose the galaxy, and everything we hold dear. For managed democracy, for liberty, for the future of humanity.
Today's top story comes from the Super Reddit frontlines, where user MeanCurrent8753 has sparked a chilling discussion with their post, "What will Cyberstan be like?" The question dives into one of the darkest unknowns in the Helldivers universe, the automaton homeworld itself. In their post, the user recounts a recent drop into Oshaune, where the oppressive gloom and unrelenting terminate swarms dredged up memories of Meridia, a campaign many Helldivers remember. They raise a terrifying thought. If worlds like Oshaune are this hostile, what horrors could await the untouched automaton stronghold of Cyberstan? Retaken by the automatons and fortified without Helldiver interference, Cyberstan is imagined as a true fortress world. Picture endless factories stretching beyond the horizon, skies choked with smog and drone patrols, and legions of war machines being churned out at a rate no democracy-loving citizen would dare calculate. Cyberstan is not just a war zone. It's the beating heart of automaton production, a world designed entirely for war, without a single thought spared for anything resembling life. The speculation leaves us with one grim certainty. If Oshaune gives us despair and Meridia gives us dread, then Cyberstan may give us something far worse. The sheer weight of mechanical tyranny, perfected over time, waiting for the day Helldivers are ordered to storm its iron gates.
Well, that's comforting. A planet designed entirely to kill us.
Sounds like hell. Industrial smog, no sunlight, and laser turrets everywhere.
Perfect. A little democracy, a little death, and a lot of overtime pay. Assuming payroll survives the invasion.
Let's be honest, the only thing getting paid on Cyberstan are the vending machines, and even they'll be hostile.
Helldivers, history is being made right beneath your boots. The strange shimmering liquid discovered on the cursed surface of Oshaune has now been identified as a concentrated form of E710. Scientists have dubbed it E711, because adding 1 makes everything stronger and more convenient? And from this miraculous ichor, the Ministry of Science has, for the very first time, successfully synthesized dark fluid. Yes, the same reality-bending material that was used to erase Meridia from existence. This breakthrough represents a colossal leap forward in Super Earth's technological might, with staggering implications for both offense and defense. Effective immediately, all available Helldivers are ordered to direct maximum effort toward extracting E711. every drop harvested brings us closer to ending the bug menace once and for all. And while Oshaune may be our first harvest ground, intelligence suggests other hive worlds hold similar treasures. Could this explain how some bugs travel between worlds without so much as a shuttle? Perhaps. The Ministry assures us research is ongoing, though we prefer answers that don't involve space magic. Until then, steel your resolve, prime your drills, and remember, liberty flows thicker than bile. For peace and prosperity. Let us now turn our attention to today's Galactic weather report. Helldiver Spizzo, over to you.
Good day, Helldivers! Time to check in on the weather across our glorious front lines, because nothing says climate update like bugs, storms, and orbital democracy. First stop, Crimsica. Expect ion storms lighting up the skies. Great for mood lighting, not so great for anyone with metal fillings. On the bright side, the Democracy Space Station in orbit ensures those storms are at least patriotically approved. And yes, still crawling with Terminids. Think of it as a bug zapper, where you're the bug. Next up, Gakrux. Real back-to-nature vibes here. It's muddy, it's wet, and the rainstorms are constant. Perfect if you've ever wanted to live in a boot full of water. Also full of Terminids, which means, guess what? You'll get Trenchfoot and Trench Warfare all at once. And finally, Oshaune, the Hive World. Terminids? Check. Gloom? Check. Basically, it's like stepping into a serial killer's basement. Dark, damp, and full of things that want to kill you. So to sum it up, lightning, bugs, soggy boots, and existential dread. Perfect vacation spots. If your idea of a holiday is bringing democracy with high explosives. That's your weather across the warfront. Stay dry, stay armed, and always forecast freedom.
So, would you pick Crimsica, Gakrux, or Oshaune?
Easy. Crimsica. At least the ion storms give you a free tan.
That's not a tan, that's radiation burns.
Still looks good on camera.
Today's moment of valor comes from the subterranean nightmare tunnels of Oshaune, where Cadet Torched Cookie from the official Super Earth Salute Super Discord decided to redefine both bravery and slapstick comedy. The clip begins with Torched Cookie piloting an XO-49 Emancipator, sealing the final hole of a heavy bug nest. But just as victory seems certain, fate has other plans. The last working arm of the exosuit explodes, autocannon included, leaving the mech as useful as a vending machine without super snacks. Moments later, a pack of Rupture Warriors emerge, somehow flipping the hulk of metal into the air like a bug-themed carnival ride. But does Torched Cookie despair? Absolutely not. With flawless timing and some questionable luck, they exit the exosuit, stimming midair and using their jump pack to gracefully descend from the flaming wreckage. We here at the SCS salute you, brave soldier. And remember, Helldivers, your clip could be next. Join the official SCS Super Discord, now 8,800 members strong, and submit your wildest, weirdest, or most democratic feats in Helldivers cinema for a chance to be featured in our next Moment of Valor.
Today, we're looking at a striking piece of fan art by Mr. Horizon, titled Once the War Ends. The image shows a Helldiver in a rare moment of calm, sitting on the grass, leaning against a sturdy tree. Their hands rest on their knees, but one finger is extended delicately toward a butterfly hovering just in front of them, as if inviting it to land. Rendered with care in Blender, the art blends realism and serenity. The lighting, the interaction between soldier and nature, and the tiny butterfly all contribute to a feeling of stillness that contrasts sharply with the chaos of the battlefield. Remember, if you are an artist, be sure to always share your creations to the SES Super Discord fan art section for a chance to be featured on an episode of The Liberty.
I don't know. I'd be paranoid. That butterfly could be a Terminid spy.
Then I guess it's a good thing butterflies aren't equipped with acid breath. Yet.
Yet? What are you expecting that to happen?
Today it's a butterfly. Tomorrow, who knows? Maybe a bumblebee with a rocket launcher.
Great. I'm never touching grass again. We conclude this liberated broadcast with the Super Earth Art of War. Today, we are reminded that sometimes the hardest battle is not with fang, claw, or acid spray, but with a tiny screaming voice inside your own skull. When confronted with the eldritch horrors of the Gloom, hive lords the size of skyscrapers, dragon roaches that spit napalm like drunken dragons at a barbecue, it's natural for one's mind to wonder. Some troops lose their grip, muttering about the futility of existence. Others try to befriend the bugs, and a few have even attempted to negotiate with a spore lung. None have returned. And so we must remember, sanity is a stratagem too. Keep your thoughts clean, your spirit orderly, and repeat the holy mantra of managed democracy. I am free, therefore I reload. I reload, therefore I am free. If you feel the corners of your reality start to melt, focus on your squad, your rifle, and the comforting weight of a hell bomb in your hands. For while the gloom may gnaw at your mind, liberty fortifies the soul. So stand tall, divers. Face the madness. And if you find yourself laughing at nothing at all, good. That's called morale. And on that note, we bring this episode of The Liberty to a close. Troops, if you haven't grabbed your democratic gear yet, make sure you head on over to our super merch store and get your SES shirts, mugs, and desk mats stat. Orders are flying off the shelves, so act now to avoid disappointment. We'll see you again tomorrow at 4 p.m. EST for another liberated stream. Until then, Helldivers, stay forever free and forever prosperous. For Super Earth and democracy.